off and ready to go with Jason W. Taylor here this morning on Indiana in the Morning. And our visit presented by Marcus and Mack, voted best law firm and best personal injury lawyer 3 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit him online at marcusandmack.com. He is an expert in small businesses and in startups, and he's one of those people very interested in this report that more colleges are teaching students maybe they're feeding into unrealistic goals and dreams, I guess would be a good way to put it, including teaching students to be influencers and whether that's a really good career plan to develop at a college level. Jason, good morning, and thanks for being with us today.
You're welcome. Good morning.
So what's behind this? Is it just a brazen attempt to fill up the enrollment rolls?
Well, with all due respect to my friends in academia, I think that we all know that universities and colleges are in business to sell degrees. And I think they also make an effort to be on the edge and to be in front of what's coming next and what's going to be new. And there's a little bit of that going into this. Because the demographic of the modern day Gen Z college age student, they've grown up with social media and influencers of all types, video game influencers, music, style, fashion influencers, all sorts of different types of interests. And I think it's natural for people to want to try to pursue careers in that space. But they might be setting up people to end up as waiters and not influencers.
Well, years and years and years and years and years ago when I was in college, almost 50 of them, the colleges made and universities, they made a point of emphasizing that you're not here to get a job or to get set up for a great career. You're here for a well-rounded education. It is a different goal, though, in this day and age than it was back then, isn't it?
Well, yes. And if they really are trying to sell a degree in becoming an influencer, I think they're doing a disservice. However, if they are just teaching effective digital marketing through video, skill sets, tools, and processes as part of a digital marketing degree, that would be very, very valuable and a good professional path that is full of opportunity that's only growing. So there is a good side of this, and it could be positive and beneficial to people choosing this career path.
Is it a case sometimes of colleges simply saying, okay, this is what these kids want to be, and we don't really think it's very realistic, but we can get them here, and maybe we could possibly turn them into a more wholesome career or a more loaded degree than what their narrow focus is right now?
Yeah, I would hope that they're not just selling whatever people want, regardless of the fact that it's valuable. And they have a reputation and a brand too, as a teacher, as a university, and so they're going to have to definitely try to look like they're a good and valuable and smart place to go for kids and their parents to spend their college money. And so, I think that it's definitely valuable to be and understand and to be good at digital marketing, especially video format. But it's definitely also setting people up to fail if you're just trying to convince them that they can have a career by becoming a social media influencer.
Here in Pennsylvania, of course, we have our state system of higher education, which is 14 state-owned universities, and our local university, IUP, is one of the bigger ones of those. There's been a great emphasis on reshaping and reforming the way that it is, or the way that it traditionally has been, and making the classes more job-oriented and looking at the markets that are out there. And there certainly is plenty in the digital market out there. How should schools approach digital marketing and digital the digital age overall, the technology that is out there, in order to make it best advantageous when it comes to careers in digital enterprises?
Well, I mean, every career path and almost every degree is going to involve learning the digital landscape. Even a physics degree, you're going to be using all sorts of technology these days to test, evaluate, explore, and try to break ground in physics. Even math. There are incredible tools in math, like today's AI tools are able to solve complex math equations, but you have to know how to use them. So I think, incorporating technology into degrees is good. And I think teaching people how to create awesome digital video content is good. But here's your path to becoming Caitlyn Jenner. That's kind of silly. There's not that many people in the world that really have the God-given talent to be Caitlyn Jenner. And there's not that many people that have the God-given talent to become Motley Crue and be a successful rock band or be a college football star that gets drafted by the NFL. And that's just reality.
Yeah. Yeah. With your background in small businesses and in startups and in the way that the work world is needing workers and what their needs are, what should universities be teaching, even if it's not in a digital way, but in order to incorporate today's technology into their workforces?
Well, I think, we help tech startups at codelaunch.com, CODE launch.com. We help them launch their digital products and build them. And we definitely incorporate education about how to market that product with video. So I don't find any fault with any university that incorporates classes and training and skills and teaching what all goes into producing an excellent video that people will like, share, follow, and subscribe to. Because it's a lot more than it looks when you're watching it. Behind the scenes and days before, there's been planning, writing, identifying the subject. They've pre-written the jokes. They have the sets. They have people behind the camera you don't see who are shining a light on the person's face, and there's just a lot to it. There's the videography, the camera stuff, there's sound, and all those are important skill sets. They're actually good careers too. And so, trying to help those people learn about digital marketing video production is one thing, but giving them a degree to become an influencer is a little silly.
Yeah. He's Jason W. Taylor. Give us that website again for folks.
It's codelaunch.com, CODE launch, just like a rocket. And we help digital tech startup founders get off the ground and get their products launched.
Beautiful. Jason W. Taylor, thanks for the visit today. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Have a great day. It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com.